Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and today we are back in Tea Garden Simulator release version 1.0, and what we are doing right now is continuing our journey with OKT Inc. And we are in end of March, as you can see, still plucking away at those initial fields, those initial tea plants, making a decent-ish profit, or an okay-ish profit, you could also say, and slowly getting different types of teas tested out as well. Slightly failed white okay tea and slightly better green tea. These are basically the last chances to do a good green tea. So I think we should be aiming to do one more before April comes on hard and basically destroys our chances in this. And then April is waiting for the next flush, which is in May. All right, let's do that. Water levels are still looking quite good. We do add second leaves. That's again 29 kilos. And let's see what kind of tea we can... what kind of quality of green tea we can make this time around. Right now, the enzymes, the maximum enzyme level, should have gone up more again. And that, well, let's see, maximum is 25, so 0.25 here on this scale. And that is more than we had previously, but that should still be low enough for us to just use the bruising and the withering machine. So very simple setup so far for the process. Now just drop everything in here and get started, I guess. Let's grind away some... No, don't grind the tea. It destroys it. Can't do that. So how do we set this up? 30 seconds. Looking good. Pressure is high. That is fine. And we are going to just run that one. And... that's the wrong tab. There we have it. Cell damage. And then, last time, what did we do to get the higher rating for the tea? I think it was just a matter of timing, really. Doing the UV treatment afterwards makes sure that all these compounds that are in these reservoirs get depleted more readily. So I don't want to overdo this. Get this up to 30 cell damage, and then we call it quits. Also, what this does, by the way, as you can see, is lower the amount of enzymes. They are slowly being used up there while they are being destroyed and build up the cell damage there. So this helps us in not over-oxidizing the tea. Down to 27.4 kilograms. Let's drop it into the withering machine and settings. Let's check settings first. 40 degrees, as little as possible in airflow. I think that's fine. Let's see if we need to set it higher again towards the end, like in the last episode, in order to get optimum oxidation levels for our beautiful green tea that we're crafting. Speed it up and let the needles move. Now we're getting a lot closer to the optimum oxidation levels there by just having it on the lowest airflow setting. So I think I'm just going to up it a little bit to finish it off. Something like this. And continue on here. And should pretty much do the trick. Yeah, spot on. Spot on. There you have it. 2.1 stars. You see it's already getting worse. And that is mostly down to the weather changing and thus the compounds, the source compounds in the plant. And we're going to put that in here. Can we push that into this one? Let's try it out, because then we sell it as 2.2 star tea. Oh, I mean, it's still okay tea, right? So, add to stock. Let's add this one. 5 kilos. It allows us to do so. Floral 1.63. Oh, okay, this is a decent chunk worse, actually. This must be a little bit on the limit, almost, of what it allows you to add there. But, yeah, added another 5.8 kilos to that. That's going to be a nice profit, too. Or rather, okay profit. And now, I believe we should wait a little bit with harvesting. So, cancel the plucking and wait for the oolong tea to become a bit more prominent, but we can also try black tea while we're at it. How good is this one at black tea? I think it's rather poor. Let's check it out. So we planted oh, it's really damn bad. I mean, it does beat the white tea. White tea turned out to be a 1.9 star. Yeah, all right. But we wait for the oolong. That's better. So we can try just to get a feel for it and then see what comes out. But I think we should be watering first, as we give our plants a bit of a pause here. We can use that time to treat them nicely. Overall, the stats are quite crappy. Yeah, so apply that treatment. And if we want to make oolong, we need to... that's a tricky bit, after all. The... oh no, not that word again. Violaxanthine? Was it? Violaxanthine. Yes, violaxanthine is accumulating as the plant is experiencing drought. No, wait a sec. Said that wrong, right? Drought. Yes, not drought. Drought. So that it needs to have low water levels here in order to get high quality oolong, which is a little challenging. So we're now in the middle of April. Let's just check out the weather, what is coming up. So April, pretty shitty for harvesting in general. But then, May, quite decent, again. Could do some green teas. I definitely want to try making a black tea with our cultivar, as this terroir is not the worst for black teas, but it really excels at oolongs. I'm not so sure. NPK, we could treat for NPK to up the flush quality and quantity of what we harvest. Let's have an... Oh, pests are coming up. Should we treat... Yeah, we do need to treat that. So let's start with weed removal. That also lowers pests a little, but not significantly enough. I think as soon as the rain season starts, this field is just going to be full of aphids. It's going to be awful. So, apply the treatment there. So how can we prepare for the second flush? I'm thinking about some magnesium sulfate. If we want to do a decent harvest of green tea, that would help, because the green tea has plenty of source compounds that rely on, or that come from amino acids. So what we are going to do is this one. Theanine goes up. That's also required by green tea. This one goes down, which is for oolong teas. But considering the field that with the soil that we're working on has a baseline that is higher than this, it will naturally over time be pulled up towards its equilibrium value. And yeah, $700 though. That's 2 kilograms of tea. Ouch. Okay, let's go for it. We could do a quick harvest here of a fancy black tea with a lot of pests on them. That's the that's the crunchy extra you get from our teas. It's quite okay at being crunchy too. So we are going for... I mean... At some point, we need to add some neem extract or something on there. We could use the chemical insecticides, which absolutely annihilate them, but look at what they do to your plant stats. Basically destroys the plants too. It's not nice. And so, not necessarily what we want. Let's have a quick look at the plant itself. If we go to plucking here, we see with 63 and 38. That's not that much. How much yield do we get if we just harvest third leaf, second leaf? Plenty of second leaf there. 20 kilos. Should we do a small batch of... Yeah, we could go even mother leaf if we wanted to. 30 kilos of black tea? Because that is the maximum we get to, almost the maximum. First week of May is maximum, but this is still good. Adding the mother leaf adds a few kilos of tea, but it does make the overall composition of the source compounds that are in there slightly worse, because that one doesn't include as many source compounds as the third leaf does, and the second leaf for that matter. So do we want to have higher quantity here? I think we do. We go for the higher quantity, otherwise it's like wasted money. Go for that one. 28 kilos almost. And let's see what it has in itself. So we do have, for black tea, okay, amino acids is extracted with cell damage. And very low on the caffeine. That's quite awkward, actually. Well, not much we can do about that. This we need to extract with cell damage, the only way to extract it. The others, oxidation is a given, because we need to oxidize the tea as well. Anyway, this one is oxidation and moisture loss, and this one is cell damage and oxidation. Okay, so all these are basically a given, anyway. And just at different speeds they are going to come out of there. But this one requires cell damage. It has a big cell damage factor, trigger. So what we're going to do is, I believe, just install a hand-tossing machine. It's not a machine, it's a human with a big tray throwing things up. Hand-tossing. And that is going to do some mild bruising, as they say. And if he doesn't succeed with that, I'm going to mildly bruise him. So what we are going to set this up as is 30 seconds of this. Can only take 10 kilos at a time. I think we need to hire Arnold or someone. It's like, I take the big tray. That would be funny. But no, higher quality workers are not available. We would have to pay Californian wages then too. It's not what we like. That our tea business would never be profitable at that point. Anyway, we are going to have that one trigger soon. But how do we continue on with this? Let's take a look. Don't know how much. We have a maximum of just 35 in enzymes. I think we need I think that requires us to have an oxidizing machine, right? Okay, yep. Let's try it out. Let's see how long it takes to extract all of that. Methyl salicylate. Oh my god, I'm butchering this. Methyl salicylic. Oh my god. How do you pronounce that? I need an audio recording. But we are almost done. It takes me longer to pronounce it than it takes the machine to extract things. So we need 15 seconds. This machine here, or the hand tossing, is very mild in terms of actual leaf integrity damage, which is great for high quality teas. And I think, well, we extracted almost everything there. So now the only thing we need to do is basically oxidize it. And at 34 is a little high. So we might have to install a roasting machine as well. But before we do, we have to try and throw this one into the withering machine and see if we can oxidize it with this setting. Maximum airflow, minimum temperature. So we go with this and just see how quickly the needle moves. About the same rate, do they? Okay, let's speed this up a little. Oh, well, wait. We can throw this in also at the same time. So continue on and stop it right there. I think that was enough, right? Let's see. Yep, 0 is there. Okay, good. There, we have everything. And I do need to also check on this one. Halfway done. And we are, if we double the oxidation, we get to just about 80. So it's not quite enough. But I think it is going to be enough to get to black tea. It's not going to be great, but probably enough. So let's just continue there. Like this. It's fast, too, to dry them like this. So we're going to save some time. Come on. Come on, make your way into black. Make your way into black. Black is coming up nicely. Oh, wow. Oh, this was actually superb. 2.8? I didn't expect that, to be honest. That was a good effort. Is this the most okay tea we have done so far? Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, that was certainly worth it. Oh, we've sold out of this one. We add another one to our brand, and that is the OK April. And of course, we're going to sell it for a nice anti-sale of 50%, just as a token of appreciation for our dear customers. And add this one to the store as well, 2.8. And hopefully we can... Oh, this taste profile is so bad of this one. But oh, look, this one is larger. It has more body, more taste body in it. You don't need a kilo of tea to make a cup, you know? You know what I'm saying? So that's good. We sell it for a nice price too. No, an okay price. Yeah, so this one was done. We throw that in here, and that turned out to be perfect, as we saw. So we throw this one in there, and lower the time to, what was it, 16 seconds, I believe? Let's check if that is true, and continue on here. We do have it at... Yep, that's exactly right. There's this tiny little bit remaining, which we don't really care about. And this one should be getting to the correct amount. Just doing the same thing as the other one. Beautiful. Beautiful. And there we go. Are we going to need overtime? Maybe. Maybe it's going to be worth it for... this is just 1.5 kilos, roughly. But we're going to add... this one to stock, there 2 kilos. It's nice, and this one was done already, right? Yeah, it's done. Cool. Pop that in there and do the same thing. Go, go, go! Go, go, Power Rangers! And all the stuff has been extracted, and you can see that black tea rise through the ranks as we are oxidizing it and bringing it ever closer to optimum levels. But this is going to be overtime. It's worth the $30 though, so not complaining. Here we go. Continue on, good sirs. We have work to do. There. Ah, beautiful. So pop that in there, add to stock, select this one and add there. Nice. And I think that was a success and a little bit on the unexpected side, but the weather is just perfect for this. And like I said, the field that we are using is quite okay. We finish off the factory time. And now the question is, should we do another harvest of black tea? Because, well, it's the second flush. We could do green as well to give the third leaf a bit of a rest. If we go with this, that might be better for the green tea. But maybe not go for the buds this time. Just that. Because you see the combination there, just buds. If you look at the green bars here, that is showing you how much of those source components is going to be in it. And as you are changing the plucking options, you see the difference between the leaves. So, like if you add the second leaf, you get much more flavonols coming in there, but you're losing some amino acids which are very important to the green teas. And what else is changing? Some isoprenes are going down, and the theanine is also going down. Chloroplasts slightly going down. So, like the perfect green tea would just be a pure first leaf, but it would also be slightly plain at that point. And very low volume. We need larger volume. So let's do this. We have 63 there still. Oh yeah, okay. They're basically keeping the same level of growth versus plucking at this point. So we use that one and try to make another green tea. So there we go. And do we want to do sun withering? Have a look. UV. Nope, that was not required, but there it was. I see. We do have lots more enzymes now in May. So we have to watch out for that getting out of hand and oxidizing too fast. So what I'm thinking is we are going to start out by just a short burst of UV. And then we do cell damage. So let's pop that in here. Yep, okay. It's fine. All of it we're going to drop in here. Just set this one up to be... should they oxidize as well? Yeah, a little bit moisture loss. Just activate. No lower moisture loss. We don't want to extract everything there just yet. We do want to do our cell damage and our UV damage first, and then start to extract the other stuff, because otherwise we have the destruction triggers on larger pools of our flavor compounds. So let's use this at minimum airflow, and just a few seconds, 15 seconds here, 15 seconds there, and stop the time, trigger them both, and let's see how much we are actually extracting from this. Probably need more, 2 times 15 seconds, because we are not going to use a big cell damage machine. Like we kind of need to. I'm a little worried about this. Also, it's damn hot, by the way. We're already oxidizing this tea, and it is so hot that the evaporation is triggered as well. It's like, oh my god, this is not great. Not good time for just a beautifully simple green tea. Likely have to go and kill some enzymes as well, which is further going to lower the quality because we have more evaporation along the way. But it might be the only way to actually make green tea under these circumstances. So resetting the timer here and let it run another 15 secs. How is that looking? Oof. That is just so much outflow. It hurts. Oh my. Yeah. 38 enzymes there. And now, I believe it is time to pop it over into this tray. We do have a bit of a problem because that one only takes 10 kilos. So maybe I should just ignore it and go for the bruising machine again. Otherwise we never get that out because this is way too mild bruising in order to extract all of that is remaining. What I'm talking about there is, of course, this here. It has the small UV and small cell damage trigger, and we still have 0.28 in this source compound reservoir, which we want to get over, but this is so mild, it only takes over like 0.1, 0.15. I should really try that out to know what the actual limitation is, but don't think it does much more than this. So let's just roll it around a bit in the bruising machine. That should extract a bit more and only kills the L-theanine. And yeah, it hurts, but this one is rising quicker than this one is falling. And you can see that in the green tea moving up there. Yeah, 2.9, 2.91. That is good. This one is approaching the 0.3, which is the maximum that this machine can provide. Leaves are already destroyed as much as they will. Lowering enzymes. Okay, that is an advantage of running it in the bruising machine. That we do get lower enzyme counts, so we don't need to roast them towards the end. We could, but we don't have to, I hope. It's already, just from that, it's already oxidized. More than I expected. Good taste profile. 2.5 floral. Nice. This is almost a 3-star green tea at the moment. Well, no, currently it's a white tea, but if we can keep this, it would be a 3-star green. Not going to, we're not going to achieve that, but how do I want to dry this now? Are we going to try to just put this on the tray again? And have it... Because the heat is there. There's slight amounts of evaporation, but ever so slightly. And enzymatic oxidation is there. The leaves are damaged, so they oxidize quicker. But I hope they're not over-oxidizing, so let's just put them on there. Put these into the bruising machine and then go from here. Okay, this one has run its course. We do have those oxidation levels. Plenty of tea compounds, so that's why it's so high here for the green. How is this one doing so far? Yeah, it's not rising that much, I don't think. Let's put in another bamboo tray and drop the 10 kilos we have here onto that one. Just add 10 minutes of time and start it and see where we end up. Just track this batch's results. Oh, it's pretty static. It's going to take a while. But the fact that it is static is a good thing, because we can always make it move more in the oxidation by just providing a bit more air to it. And that is what I believe we should be doing until we get to some lower numbers. So let me stop that one and that one and adjust this to 10. So 10 times the airflow. This one already... Oh no! This one, we didn't set the airflow. This one is already... it's very close. So here we should shift it around to just 1. Keep going. You can keep going, but you need to go the other direction. Yes. We can't do anything about this. So let's just watch that one now. This should now start to rise a lot quicker. And it does, but... Oh. Okay, is it quick enough? It will be decent. I think it will be decent. And we don't have too many enzymes that we can't... that we have to kill them. So I think it's fine. 2.7 star in the end. Hey, without overtime! 6 seconds away from overtime. Let's check them out. So this one was spot on. This is sitting at 2.66. And this one is sitting at 2.67. Okay, but it was not that much of a difference, but I appreciate that. So we... Oh, out of stock! Well, we are going to... no, not add to stock. We're going to start developing an OKT brand that is called OK May. And it's green, because it's green tea. So, 50. Yes, add the product to store. For 420, I think that is a blazing price. We are going to add to stock this one, another 2.3 kilograms. Look at this taste profile. It's quite different to... Well, it's much larger than that one. What did we do there? Oh, it's just the other flavor compounds weren't in there. Because, you see. Yeah, you see. This one... is a cultivar that is made for, or that is excellent for oolong teas. Oolong teas very much favor the floral aromas. And that is why, even when we are making a green tea, the tea plant itself is coming through a lot in terms of the taste profile of this. And we are getting a very floral note to it. And here it's a little floral, and there's a bit more bitter in there. That's from the caffeine. And then we have almost 2.3 floral. What was this one that was so good? Yeah, okay. You can see that come through here too. But we do get more sweetness in there, which is coming from the flavonols. That was our beautiful black tea we made. I think we're going to do another round of black tea because that worked so well in the second week of May. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Another 6 kilos on sale. And we should be seeing our bank account go up a bit more as we are selling off the remaining tea. We have 7 kilos of this one still. It's not selling too hot, this bad quality OK tea. The white tea, we already have sold for 716. That's nice. just a little bit in stock. This one is going pretty well as well. And okay, yeah, filling them up. Everything tea-wise has been done? Yep. Perfect timing there with the... Oh, this is getting low. This is getting really damn low. Last chance to harvest black tea. Then we need... And the rain season is starting soon too. But I think we don't get around that. Or maybe we do? Is it already raining a little? You can see there's a little bit of rain coming down. So maybe we get around watering, and this is our last chance to do a good harvest for our beautiful, beautiful black tea. Should we go for the mother leaf again? I think so. It's lower quality black, but more of it. We can still make okay tea from that one. We do have still the same. Still the same quantity? Alright, maybe that's the maximum that we can have. And it's just growing so fast right now that we always retain the maximum. Anyway, we are going to harvest and treat it wisely. What do we need again? Let's have a quick look here for the processing. We do see that we have the cell damage one, the methyl salicylate. Exactly. And then nothing else really. So we do need the mild cell damage first. Let's pop it in there, 10 kilos. And this is still set to where it was before. And we can observe that. 16, is that enough to get everything out? Yeah, this is going real fast. So it's looking good. Can we get everything out from that? 5 seconds remaining. That's looking really solid. So yeah, still accurate. 1 and 0. So 1 second too much. It's fine. This has only added 3% of leaf destruction, but 7% of cell damage. Sounds good to me. Now we do the same thing here. We put it in at the lowest airflow. Did we use it at lowest? No, a maximum airflow and lowest temperature. Yes, that's right. So put that in. Put this in. Set it to 15 seconds because it was 1 second too long. And there we go. And speeding it up, we see the black tea rise to power. There it goes. And oh yeah, okay, that is looking like we're even overshooting a bit, which is fine. I don't mind. Yeah, are we going to overshoot the oxidation a bit? Yes, we are. Ooh, stop it right there. 2.7 stars. Also not bad. Can we get this together with this one? 2.8. Add to stock. Yes. Yes, okay, we can cheat our customers again. Beautiful. This is quite okay black tea. And this one is done. Drop it in there. And we can just lower the airflow ever so slightly. Because you see here, there it comes in 200. There, let's do 180. I think that should nail it a little better. And it's slightly slower too, but that's fine. Now the last remaining 7 kilos of tea can be prepared before they go into the withering machine as well. This is looking more balanced now. Let's see where it ends up. I think that's going to be pretty much spot on. Overshooting slightly. Stop. 2.7. All right. This one is prepared, and let's do the same thing. This is going to go in overtime, I believe. It's not that fast, that's making it right. But that's fine. 30 bucks here or there. Not a big deal. And there comes the overtime. Extra 30 bucks. Here we go. Don't press the wrong button. Are you sure you want to nuke from orbit all your leaves that you have in storage? Yes or no? Yes, of course I do. So here we add this one to stock. Boop. And we have how much now? Another 9 kilos. Hell yeah. Alright, factory time is over. There we have it. And this is now quite rainy. We don't want to... Do we want to pluck again? Another one? We could. It's still great for... Ah, there's one line of pixels off. If you see that. Yeah, just about. We could make another 2.6 star, roughly, black tea. And I wouldn't say no to that. We just need to pump it out right now so that we do get our finances up if we want to get to the real good quality stuff. Look at this. This one alone, just buying the land costs 26k, 30k. And this one for like super premium white teas, 35. Yeah, ouch. Let's try out to leave out the mother leaf from these and see if that ups the quality to compensate for the now worse weather. And we are going to just harvest 20 kilos then. Plop that. The water levels are really low, but now the rain is coming through. That is coming in June for the most part. So more and more rain should feather the blow here and go up, then increase from there. So what we're going to do is 2 rounds of mild bruising. 15 seconds again. And that has extracted everything. That's great to see. Pop that in there. And this one in here. And the 0.1 we can do experiments with. But no, let's just throw it in the garbage. Someone dropped... Oh, sorry, I dropped a few leaves on the way. Hansel and Gretel will be very pleased to hear about that. So here we go. We pop that one off and pop that one off. And... the oxidation, okay, that should net us the same levels, basically. At these enzyme levels, you already get a quality penalty from not having killed them along the way. So that's not great. Oh, overshooting. Oops, 2.6. Can we make this? Can we still make this okay, T? Yay! We can cheat our customers some more. Perfect. But now I do change the settings a little bit more. Let's go to 160. And that should give us... Does that give us... Yeah, less oxidation. So here we go. Speed through it. And the black tea is now overtaking the oolong. It's getting up to 2.66. Can we have more? Can we have more? Nope. 2.7. Oh, we did it. Nice. Okay, this is almost... Nah, this is too good to sell it as... Oh, no, wait. This is 2.8. It's fine. So let's go like this and add it to the stock. Just slightly cheating our customers, our cherished customers, buying quite okay tea. But at this quality level, that's fair enough, right? This is pretty good stuff already. And should turn a neat profit as well. 12 kilos in stock. Now, through the rain season, of course, we are going to sell off this stuff, and I can just remove these, right? Yeah, remove this product. There's nothing left in stock. We don't have anything. We're going to make a new OKT, I believe. There will be more. There are more to come. We're going to remove these. Not 5 kilos left of this, and 5 kilos of this. This is not selling well, is it? I can understand why. But let's not mention that to our customers. Anyway, yeah, this is looking good. 12 kilos of some really nice black tea. Okay, black tea. And we now can finish factory time. Ah, you saw the water levels fill up there? We're in rain season. So we cancel the plucking. And now, what we probably want to do is to finally treat the pest problem. Or should we wait until it's really bad? Probably can. Probably can do so. Rain season means 2 things. You're not going to harvest, but also the rain makes things wash away quicker. So whatever treatments you have done is being washed out quicker than during drier weather. Not great, of course. So we do want to do more treatments towards the start of the next flush, which is August-ish. So that is oolong time. I think what we're going to do is do a few zinc sulfate treatments. And by a few, I mean not more than 2, because that's $1,400 just for the treatments. Right before we are going to do our oolong harvesting. And that is going to be our main fall season, so autumn flush, cup of tea. Profit-bringing cup of tea. So what zinc sulfate does is up the flavonols, which is great for black teas, higher enzymes, which is good for black teas, but that also means that you probably need to roast the stuff and thus go into evaporation and make your tea slightly worse, but you have the leeway of just oxidizing however you like without the oxidizing machine. And it does add violaxanthine and some caffeine as well, which is very good because it's a compound that is a quality compound which cannot be destroyed and doesn't need to be produced. It's like perfect. It's free quality. Nice. So I think I'm just going to advance time a little and let the... Oh. Yeah, let the weather do its job of watering my fields. And there, June, let's go to at least July. Our money is really going up nicely, despite us having to pay some wages and so on. Still 8 kilos of this stuff. 1 kilo of that one and 1 kilo of that. So our sales are, or our gain in money is going to drop off. But still 8 kilos of black tea, slowly selling off. Oh, and there we go. Farms are under pest attack. Okay, now is the time. 100% water. Pests love the water. There we have it. Weeds are fine, basically none there, but we do need to kill that stuff. And I think we're going for the expensive treatment that also has the advantage of being quite effective. The only negative is that it kills the roots to some extent, and otherwise just really damn solid, apart from being very costly. So we're going to apply that one. Let's check out the weather, where we are and where we go. So June, not really a good month. It's not a good time for harvesting, the tooltip says, and I have to agree here. Monsoon flush, yeah, in July, yes. Time for harvesting low quality tea, plenty of low quality tea. And then August, you see, it's great for high yields of low quality-ish tea. Very wet still, but good for black and very good for very good for black and good for oolong teas. But then, as we go into September, lower yields, but oolong stays there, and then we have October, which is here excellent for them, but black stays with us all the way. So what we're going to try and do here, from late August to mid-October, in November. So it's going to fall off rapidly there. So probably the last harvest is going to be the second week of October or something. Well, we do need to start of November, maybe in August. Yeah, mid-August. I think we start mid-August to harvest, all the way to the first week of October or second week of October, depending how it goes, and just get the best tea there. And before that, we do need to do some prep work. But I think that is something that we're going to try out in the next episode. And I hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button, please, and share around the word. And I shall see you guys next time.